Hello and welcome to another quick tutorial from Premier EPOS. Today I'm going to show you how to do a stock checking method using the label list system on the actual PDA. Now, let me explain. So, what this basically does is it scans all your items into a label list. You can then load up that list, which is the key thing, the list, which you can then generate an actual stock check based on that list. So, let me explain a bit further. So, what you do is you go and click on the stock, and you go to shelf edge labels. So you click on that one, and then you'd give it a name of some kind. So if I, for example, was counting, I don't know, I'm counting bay 1, for example. So yeah, bay 1. So I'm counting that one. So then what you then do is once you've given that a name, you can then go around and scan all the items on bay 1. So for example, if I just scan that one in, that's now in. I can now scan another item in here as well, like so. So, say for example, there's only those items at the moment. So I've scanned those items, and they're all the items on the shelf, for example. So now they're there. What I can now do, I can actually go over to the EPOS system. So if I log myself in, go to stock, go to stock manager. And then from the stock manager, I can actually load up that list straight away. So I've got the SEL list here. Click on that one. And there's my bay 1. Click accept. And there you go. They're the two items that I've just scanned in that area. So, for example, let's say that was a full shelf full of items, effectively. So, from this now, I can actually use this list, which is the key part of it, to actually generate a stock check off it. So, even from this example as well, I can even do two birds, one stone. I can even change the warehouse location of this particular item. So, for example, now that I've done that, I can now indicate that that was a bay 1 item there. And I'll do the same for that one as well. Obviously, you can do a bulk update as well. Obviously, I'm only doing 2 items here, but you can do a full bulk update of all the items in this list. And then you can actually, actually categorize your data. And the more ways you categorize your data, the more easy it is to manipulate it in the future. So, from where I am now, right now, I'm going to start a stock check. So, what I can do now is I can literally go to stock checking. And then what I'll do, I'll create a new stock check, and I'll call this one bay 1 as well, just for the fun of it. And there we go, bay 1, and then I want to add the products. So you add the products basically from this list here. So all I have to do is just select those products. You can press Control A and it'll select them all for you. Click on stock checking, and then I want to add products to this stock check. So add product. Just add those two in there. So then it's giving me a start figure of that particular item effectively. So now I've done that, what I want to do next is when I go over here, I want to zero off all these. So there's a quick way of doing it. We can literally go to special tasks and go to predefined command, click on that, click on quantities, and set quantities equal to 0. So if I click on that now, it'll only select the ones that I physically selected, so selected products only. Go on commit, and there you have it. Now they're completely zeroed off. So what I can do now is I can now go over, back over to my PDA. I can then go over to my edit adjust product, click on that one, and then I can scan one of the items in, like so. I can then go around and obviously then count these items. As you can see, it's now set to 0 because it's live data. We'll set this one now to say there's actually 5 in here. Save that one, and then we'll scan the next item as well. And we'll change that one and say there was 10 in that one. Do that. Save that one. There we have it. So I've now done a full stock check of that area. So then back over to here, we'll have to give this a quick little refresh. So what I'll do is I'll load up the list again. And then you can see it's already changed to 5 and 10 there. So now obviously I am now done with that stock check, and now I need to complete it from the system. So I'll go to stock checking, and then for this particular stock check I can now end it. I can complete it. So I'll complete that stock check. Boom. So there you have it. So on that one, see, obviously I was at -2 and -12. I've now set it to 5 and 10. So there you have it. I've actually got it all prepped and sorted. So not only have I actually counted an entire area, I can then use that list later on as well. So if I wanted to do a stock check, then the following week, assuming you don't move a lot of your items around, you can use that same list again to do another weekly stock check on that area, which is really, really handy. We go back over to stock here now as well. Okay, it even tells you in here as well. I've added in the columns now as well. It tells you what my last stock quantity was and the last time it was actually counted as well. And also the benefit of doing this as well, because you've already created that list, you can literally just print them all off now as a new label list. So if you wanted to change, print them all off, wanted to do a full relabel, all you literally have to do is obviously select the items in question. We can then go to product tools, print labels. You can select a label and obviously you can print them all off as well. So not only have you done a stock check on that entire system of that area, you can actually reprint all the labels as well and change them all up to refresh them all if required, whether you do it on the actual on the shelf itself or on the actual item itself. So you can actually print them all off. And again, that list is always there. As long as you don't delete it, you can just reload it the following week, do the same thing again, so you can do weekly stock checks. So it's really handy to keep on top of your stock control. So there you have it. I do hope that's been useful. Thank you very much for watching. I'll check you out next time. Take care. See you now.